guys, nothing like a little late night coffee talk. Um, so today was pretty fun. It was Saturday, and we have a life-changing event coming up on Thursday. So it's kind of like the last Saturday my husband and I had together to do something super fun before that happened. So we went and got a pedicure for him and a mani-pedi for me. Got black nails, black toenails. I don't know. It's funny. I usually do like the bright colors, but I just it's really really black today. So, um, and then we went and got food, and everywhere we go, I have to get like really good coffee. So I was super excited. I finally got to try this place, Epiphany Espresso. It's like a local place, and so I finally got to try their coffee. And get this, they told me that my father-in-law has been going in like every day and getting coffee there because he works like right next door. And he knows how much I've been dying to try their coffee, and he has not brought me a coffee from them. And he goes like every day. So, well, punk. But so one of the things that I have been obsessed with lately is like everything monogrammed. So this is my new favorite. Like, I don't know. It's like a hoodie, but no, there's just, yeah, there is a hood, and it's kind of like Sherpa. It's like quilted, lined. It's a little big for me, as you can tell. But it's got my monogram. It's got like a little elbow patch. It's super cute. Sitting Indian style. Like a little kid. But anyway, so one of the reasons I wanted to do this video, other than just to chit chat, is because so I was doing some research. I have epilepsy, as I think most of you know, and one of the things that triggers my epilepsy is screen time. So whether that could be whether I am on my phone, which I'm on my phone a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. That's how I communicate with my family. We are all texters. I'm always on Facebook. You know, I have my Ashley and the Abled channels. I have us in the Abled group. I watching TV, you know, Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, everything. So all of that is screen time. So this blue light that they're talking about that comes off the screen and things like that, for a normal person, it's really not a big deal. If you do the research, it's really not a big deal. It can, some people are sensitive to it if you work a lot. There are some people who tend to have migraines, which I also have a ton of migraines and headaches because I have pseudotumor cerebri. It's also known as intracranial hypertension. And so basically I have too much spinal fluid on my brain all the time. When they take it out, it goes right back in. So a lot of people who have it have shunts. So I've been able to avoid a shunt since 2006. So let's see if I can keep doing that. But basically, if you have something like that, like another health condition, this extra blue light can affect it. But there's a lot of stuff that, you know, is going on, like the gifts that are happening that people do. And I love gifts. I post them all over Facebook all the time. So you'll be scrolling and things like that, and especially if you're epileptic, some of them will like flash all the time, constantly, and that really emanates like this blue light and things like that, and that can trigger a seizure. In fact, a couple years back, not a lot of people know this unless you have epilepsy or you have a family member that has epilepsy and you're really active in the epilepsy support groups. You probably don't know about this, but there was somebody who very maliciously wanted to trigger a bunch of people with seizures. So they actually went into a lot of the epilepsy support groups on Facebook, and they did a lot of gifts, one right after another, that they posted that had like constant flashing lights with like black and white, bright white, things like that. And it actually triggered a bunch of us to have seizures. I believe they were located in London, somewhere in England. They were actually arrested for, malicious intent. And several of us across the globe had seizures because of it. So anyway, my point is to help protect yourself from this blue light, especially those gifts that, people don't realize that when they're posting it, some of the super, super flashy ones are a little dangerous for someone like me who's just scrolling the screen. It could be a trigger. So I was told by somebody in my support group, and I looked it up, and it's actually recommended by a lot of neurologists that people with epilepsy use these blue light glasses. Now, I'm actually supposed to be wearing glasses all the time because I have an astigmatism, which my astigmatism really isn't that bad, but wearing my glasses is supposed to help with my migraines. I have lost my glasses. I don't know where they are. So I probably should order some new ones. But in the meantime, I have ordered 2 pairs off of Amazon of just the blue light protection glasses to see if it will help reduce my seizure activity. For example, just today, when we were at the salon, we were waiting, and my husband says, "Hey, should I get up? Because there's a bunch of women waiting. Should I give up my seat for somebody to sit down?" And I said, "No, I need you sitting next to me. I have an aura, so if I start to seize, I need to be able to have him grab me and be sitting right next to me." So, and the first thing he says to me is, "Put down your phone. Stop looking at your phone then," because we know that screen time is a trigger for me. So I'm really excited to see if these will help me to reduce my seizure activity, because especially right now, this collarbone is currently broken from an accident with my dog. For those of you who don't know me personally, when some coyotes came into my mom's yard and my dog tried to chase them off, my big lab, and so I'm still healing from a broken collarbone here. And so when I have a seizure right now, it's especially painful. The other day I had 2 seizures in the same day, and my husband said that I was actually almost screaming in the seizure because it was so painful with my collarbone. So I definitely want to see if these glasses will help reduce my seizure activity, because I have very, very, very frequent seizure activity. And if you've ever had a seizure, you know how scary they are. If you've never had a seizure, that feeling of not being in control of your body and not knowing if you're going to have a seizure, it's scary, because you don't know if you're going to go into the grocery store or something like that, if you're going to end up on the floor. During seizures, you can actually lose control of your bladder and your bowels, and it's like I really don't want to pee myself in public today. So yeah, anything that I can do to reduce seizure activity, really want to try it, check it out. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, and I play with my hair a lot during videos. It's just one of my tics. So get used to it. It's just something I do. But yeah, so you'll see me trying those out, and I'll let you know if they're helping. I'm really anxious to see if maybe they'll reduce some seizure activity. If so, maybe I'll do some research on places where we can get some for good rates. The ones that I got were $14.99 for a pack of 2 on Amazon, and they're pretty stylish. I saw a lot where you could get a pack of 2 in the $14 to $16, $17 range, and they're pretty cool looking. And they're just the blue light. Obviously, these are not prescription. You can also get prescription ones that are blue light, which I really should probably do, because I'm supposed to have prescription as well. but I'm not very compliant with that. So, anyway, I hope you all have a great Saturday night, and I will talk to you again soon. Hopefully with my blue light protecting glasses. Bye, guys.